Hey everybody, this is Irene-Ruth. Welcome back to my channel. Today is part 4 of your identity in Christ. Happy Sunday, and today's topic is you are beautiful. If you're a man, you are handsome. And the verse that we're going with today is actually from David. And it is Psalm 139, verse 14. It says, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it." So even though this is a man talking, it says, you are wonderfully complex. It means God made you. God made you, and He made you so wonderfully complex. He made you the way you are. Your workmanship is marvelous. David is referring to himself as marvelous, as a beautiful work to marvel at. I saw a verse, it's also in here. And if I can find it. Okay, it's verse 13. It's the verse right after that. I thought it was at the top. Verse 13, it says, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body, and you knit me together in my mother's womb." God made you delicately. He took His time on you, on your inner parts. Everything that has to do with you, God made you a specific way so that you could bring glory to Him. And He gifted you with talents as well, whether it be your voice. Maybe you can sing, maybe you can paint, maybe you can do other things with your talents that God gave you. Maybe it's to help, or to have a nice eye for things, for colors, to help people look beautiful. You were formed, you are beautiful because God knit you, and God knit you together. He made every single part of you. It says in verse 15, so we're reading verses 13 through 15 in Psalm 139. It says, "You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion." Sorry if I mispronounced that word. "I was woven together in the dark of the womb. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life I was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day has passed." So that was verses 15 and 16. I'm going to read it again. "You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion. As I was woven together in the dark of the womb." God was watching over you while you were in your mother's womb. "You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed." Just like I've been mentioning, you are not a mistake. You are loved, you are chosen, you are beautiful or handsome. I want to go back to, it's in Genesis, that you are made in the image of God. It's in Genesis 1 verse 27, sorry. It says, "God created human beings in His own image. In the image of God He created them. Male and female He created them." It says, "In the image of God." Let's go up to verse 26. It says, "Then God said, 'Let us make human beings in our own image to be like us. They will reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, all of the wild animals on earth, and the small animals just scurry along the ground." Verse 27. So God created human beings in His own image. In the image of God He created them. Male and female He created them. You are made in the image of God. There is no imperfection with God. So even though maybe you think my ears are too big, my eyes are too small, my eyebrows are too thick, my nose is too big, my nose is too small, my lips are too thin, my lips are too big, everyone wants to critique themselves. But God made you specific for the way you are so that you can bring glory to Him in every way. And you are made in the image of God. God's perfect. Jesus was perfect. There was no sin found in Him. There was no fault found in Him. There is no fault found in your body. You are beautiful. You are made in the image of God. If you're made in the image of a perfect divine being, then you're beautiful and you are handsome. And there's no need to look at yourself and say, I'm ugly, I'm not beautiful. I don't wear makeup. I mean, special occasions, maybe if it's for professional use, holidays, birthday, whatever. But I'm not wearing makeup right now. I am okay. I'm happy with the way that I look. I'm happy with the way that I live. And before that, if you go and look at my shorts, one of my most recent shorts was me. I showed a picture of me a few years ago being depressed and wanting to kill myself. And now I showed you a picture of me a few months ago being happy, enjoying my life, thinking that I'm beautiful and that I'm wanted. You don't need to be insecure about the way God made you if you know you're made in the image of Him. If you're made, the next time someone tells you that you're ugly, just say, no, I'm not, because I'm made in the image of God and God is a divine being. I look like God. I was listening to a preacher and he said it so funny, but he was actually preaching, he was a guest speaker at our church, and he was saying, do you want to know what God looks like? And everyone in the crowd was like, yeah, we want to know what God looks like, of course. And he spread his arms out and he turned around in a full circle and he was like, well, you're looking at Him. You are made in the image of God. God looks like you. You look like God. And because God is perfect, you are perfect. Maybe, it says we've all sinned, but you're perfect. God made you the way you are. God knew. It says in Psalm 139, every day of your life is recorded in His book. So literally every single day, God knows what steps you're going to take, and He gives you the things, your talents are beautiful, your face, your body, everything is beautiful, and it's made to give Him glory, not to be used for the devil, and not to be looked at in the mirror and telling yourself that you're not pretty, because I did that every day. I used to tell myself that I was a monster, but now I look in the mirror and I'm saying you're beautiful, you're healthy, you are precious, you are more precious than rubies. Women, it says that in Proverbs 31, it says you are more precious than rubies, you are more precious than diamonds, more than stones, more than jewels. If you're more precious than, if you have a more of a price, you are priceless, because you are worth more than rubies. Why do you look in the mirror and tell yourself, oh, I'm not pretty? Yes, you are. You're beautiful, and I wanted to tell you that. You know you're beautiful. So stop telling yourself that you're not. Because if you're made in the image of God, literally it says right here, I'll highlight it in pink for you. That pink right there. It says, God created human beings in His own image. Boom, done. God's perfect, you're perfect. You look perfect. You look perfect because God wanted you to look that way. That's all I had to say to you. So this is part 4. If you have not listened to my other identity in Christ videos, I very much encourage you to go look at them. Part 1 was you're a new creation, you're loved, you're chosen, and now you're beautiful and you're handsome. Men, you are handsome, you are made in the image of God. It actually says in the second part of the verse, in the image of God He created him, male and female He created them. God created both male and female in His image to give Him glory. I wanted you to know that. Thank you for watching today. I hope you were encouraged. Remember, you are beautiful, you are handsome, and make sure you tell yourself that. Thank you for watching. This was Irene-Ruth, and I will see you tomorrow for another teaching. Bye-bye.